Hey, 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 happy Monday night. We are wanting to do some really great acupressure, get you guys into a good place for the rest of the work week. So hang with me. We're going to do a lot of really good things. So while we're waiting for folks to get on here, get some tea, get some water, put your feet up, go ahead and lay down, put me on the coffee table, and let me walk you through some really good acupressure. Just to also let you know real quick, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok and YouTube. Migraine all day. We start doing the acupressure with me, darling. It's going to help. Stay with me and do all the points. It'll help, darling. So really, really good stuff is that check us out on YouTube and Instagram as well as TikTok. YouTube has really great men's health. There's also a free course on regulating a cycle, so do check it out. Instagram, we got hacked about a year ago. We're trying to rebuild the account, so if you could follow us on Insta, I'd really appreciate it. And then also really good stuff coming up is two TikTok series courses coming up on weight loss and trying to conceive. We're releasing them in about 10 days as soon as publishing is made available. And so do check it out. We put a lot of effort into it and really excited about it. And also just know that the proceeds are going towards establishing a free clinic. In fact, our social media money goes towards establishing a free clinic in the Washington, D.C. area and then in Hyderabad, India. So really good stuff, really good stuff. All right, we have a good amount of people on here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of acupressure. We're going to start off with anxiety. We're going to do weight loss. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. Really appreciate the support. We'll put it towards the free clinic. Really, really appreciate it. So everybody, let's go ahead. I've got a counter with me. So we're going to go ahead and do this for a minute. Thank you, Diana. Really appreciate the support. So let's do this for a minute. This is a great point for anxiety. I've seen this work beautifully for reducing stress, helping with blood pressure, can also help you with testosterone. Gentlemen, if you're struggling with testosterone with ED or PE, this can also help ladies, of course, especially if you're in menopause. This is also a great point for thyroid, FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, and also a lot of different hormone balance. So if you are struggling with anxiety, this is a great point. It can help you with anxiety, with nervousness. It can help you with anxiety, with sadness, also with worry, anger, frustration. But it's also a great point for balancing hormone. You're going to need that balance to help with regulating a cycle. You're going to need that balance to help you with menopause. You're going to need that balance for weight loss. So this is a great point. A lot of times with hormone balance, I ask you to go to your doctor, check out the levels, listen to his or her recommendations, and do this point along with it. Really good point. I always love that point. So we are going to do a bunch. Thank you so much for all the donations. Really appreciate the love. Next thing that I want to talk to you all about is that I want to do 4 points on the ear. Let's do them together. First, we're going to do the rim of the ear. So let's go ahead and do the rim of the ear. I'm going to put my hair up for this and then we can do it together. So what we're going to do, and thank you so much for the donation. I'll put it towards a clinic. So really good. Let's massage the rim of the ear and we're going to do this for about a minute. Now, when you do these at home, do these for 3 minutes. And this is a great point because the mirror image of the body is just like this and it's also just like this. So I want you to mirror image the ear. And this is a great point to help you with getting that dopamine release for helping you be happy. So it's going to help you to sleep. In addition to helping you to sleep, it's going to help you with blood pressure. And it's going to help you with weight loss because it's going to help you sleep. And then it's also going to help you with blood pressure. Also, this is a great point to release dopamine. So if you have that dopamine, then you're going to crave chocolate, potato chips, and pizza less. So this is a really good point to help you along with weight loss and also blood pressure. So let's see, does it work to get the pressure point piercings in the ears? It just depends. You have to use your judgment. I believe that they help, but some people will argue with me on this. So 50-50. You know, I've gotten this point. It's the anti-fatigue point. I've had it for 20 years. I believe it works, but some of the people are saying that if you pierce the point, then you take away the therapeutic effect, but I believe that you can maintain it. So, you know, do your research and, you know, make a decision for yourself. All right, next point we're going to do is ear senmen. This along with this point can really reset the body. So let's go ahead and acupress the little cave above the half circle. So let's do this together. I actually have a piercing on the ear here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. But when you do this at home, do it both sides. Oh, this feels amazing. This is a great point for so many different reasons. It can most definitely help you with emotion. It can help you with anxiety, anger, frustration, nervousness, worry, sadness. It's a really good point. It feels amazing. I love doing this point. You can use the ear seeds if you want to. I just dropped my ear seeds. You can use the ear seeds if you want to. If you want to get the ear seeds, it's the 4th link in the bio. What you do is you take a little square, put the side of the pellet on the skin, and you can leave it on. I have one on right here. That's why I'm not doing the other ear. And then what I do is I let it fall off, and then I take a little break for a few days and put it back on. If you don't want to be seen with them, then you can just simply use them during the nighttime and take them off while you're taking a shower. So really, really good. We'll cover stomach pain in a minute, but I do want you to work with your doctor. Really, really good. So this is a great point to do for weight loss because it's going to help you balance out emotions. And if you balance out emotion, then you will make different food choices. That's the reality. If you balance out emotions, what I've seen in the clinic and what I've seen in my own personal life is that you crave the potato chips, the carbs, the sugar, the chocolate less. So keep that in mind. Really good. Next point that we're going to do is, oh, thank you for the compliment on the skin. I really appreciate it. Really, really good. We will do vertigo in a second. Hang tight, you guys. Hang tight. Follow along with me. We'll go through a protocol. So let's do the half circle. Kidney, endocrine, and kidney, liver, and endocrine. The half circle. So let's go ahead and do this. So I like to use an acupressure tool because it feels good and it also is very precise. So we're going to do this half circle. And I want you to do, when you do these points, I want you to do it for 3 minutes at a time. And you can do both ears at the same time if you want. This is a great point for helping you with hormone balance. If you feel like you're stuck on your weight loss journey, this is a great point. If you feel like you had a baby and you're trying to lose weight and trying to balance out the hormones, work with the doctor. This is a great point. It's also a great point for PCOS and weight loss. This is a great point for menopause and weight loss. If you're struggling with the rage of the menopause, this is a great point. So this is a great point for helping you balance hormone just in general, and as a result can help you on your weight loss journey. So what is it? It is the half circle right here. So this can help. And again, I like to use the device. Some of you are asking, 4th link in the link tree has all the recommended devices. I own all the devices that I put on there. So they're the ones that I use. It is called an acupressure tool, and it's the 4th link in the bio. Fantastic. All right, next point we're going to do is also really great for cravings. So what we're going to do, let me just prepare my ear model really quickly because we've been doing demos. It's the second one we did today. So if you want to know the schedule, I'm usually on here every evening except for Saturday and Wednesday. Fridays are a little tough, but otherwise I'm usually on here. So my goal is to show you all the acupressure so you guys can do this on your own. And then also we're putting the monetization money from the courses and YouTube towards establishing a free clinic. And then what about hypothyroid? It makes you gain weight even though you do exercise. I know, love, I hear you. Do the half circle, and do the yin tong point 3 minutes a day and work with the recommendations of your doctor. It can absolutely help. All right, so let's do the appetite suppression point and also the hunger point. So if you're doing weight loss, then if a lot of people do intermittent fasting, that means they wait till noon to eat, and they eat within an 8-hour window, and then they take a break 2 hours before bedtime. So what I want you to do, if you're fasting for religious reasons or you're just fasting, I have a good friend, he chooses 1 day a week and he fasts. He does well with it. For me, fasting, it really clears my mind. So if you're trying to fast or you're trying not to eat so close to bedtime, these are great points. This is the hunger and appetite control point. And how you can do this point is it's right where the ear attaches to the head. So what I want you to do is take the peace sign and cuff the ear. We're also getting a really good relaxation point behind the ear by doing that. So by doing this, we can curb your appetite to help you with fasting, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting. In addition, it massages an acupressure point called on mien, which can relax you, right? Because cravings are so much tied to emotion. So if I can keep your emotion in a really good place, then you can be in a better place with managing what you eat. There is absolutely a relationship between emotion and food. We know this, right? So if I can give you tools that you can do using acupressure, it's going to help balance that emotion. And in addition to helping balance out emotion, you're going to make different food choices, which is going to help your health in so many great ways. So that's my goal. So a great point to help you curb your appetite, manage cravings, is take the peace sign, both sides, cuff the ear, and acupress for 3 minutes. You can do this daily, absolutely. And then a lot of people are asking, I don't use any oil. You can use lotion if you want, and you can use light or firm pressure. If you want some recommendations on oils, go to the link tree, and there's a bunch of sections on women's health, men's health. We give a lot of great recommendations. And then also, can you get ear piercings for reduced appetite? You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. And this is why. You do want to eat a nutritious meal. But if you pierce that area, then you're always going to have reduced cravings. And we don't want you to always have reduced cravings. We're using, intermittent fasting, and we're using fasting as a way to help with weight loss or maybe for religious reasons. So I personally find the points really effective. So if you're trying to curb your appetite, just do the acupressure, because there may be times in your life you don't want to reduce your appetite. You might be in a better place. So I wouldn't do the piercings for appetite suppression. Okay, then next point I want to do is just a really good metabolism point real quick. So let's go ahead, and from the eyebrow to the where the ear attaches to the head, I want you to acupress just like this. So let's go ahead, and oh, this feels amazing. So this is a great point to helping you with relaxation. And this is a great point because if you sleep well, guess what? You're going to lose more weight. Really, there's research that shows that if you can sleep 7 to 8 hours, then you have a better chance of weight loss. And then this is also a great point to help you relax the jaw so you can chew your food better. If you chew your food, it's going to metabolize better. So this is a great point to do. And again, when we're doing these points, we're doing them for a minute because we're doing a lot of points, but I want you to consider doing these for a few minutes every day. And this is a great point to do before you eat a meal. Just gets really relaxed, you're making good food choices, and you're chewing the food very well, very well. Okay, 3 minutes, darling, 3 minutes daily. You can do it before a meal, and that can really help. And you guys, I don't believe you guys are doing the acupressure enough. I feel like you're just doing it for a couple of seconds. You really got to do it for 3 minutes. I do my best to do more instructional videos so you follow along with me, but do your very best to do them for 3 minutes. Really good. Okay, next point we're going to do, just don't do this point if you're pregnant. This is also a really good metabolism point. Yes, we'll get to migraines in a second. Hang tight. I want to go over just women's health real quick, and then we'll do headaches and aches and pains and everything, migraines. So this is a great point for helping you with metabolism. Let me explain why. It hits the large intestine meridian. The large intestine meridian is full of blood. and it also serves its own meridian, which is the colon. So if we can get defecation under control, whether it's gas or bloating or constipation or diarrhea, you can manage that, then your colon is ready to rumble. Have you noticed when you're constipated, you don't feel like eating, right? So this is a great point to help you with constipation. It also can help you with diarrhea, can help relax the colon, let the colon operate. And when the colon does a better job of operating, then it can help you with metabolizing your food. So this is a great point for metabolism. Also, the hand points, I don't really want you guys doing if you're pregnant. It's too stimulating to the uterus. Really cute question. Shampoo or soap? I use both. I like soap for the body and shampoo for the hair. Really, really good. We will do ringing in the ear in just a second. So just hang with me, you guys. We have really good questions. Hang with me. Definitely do this. So the other thing I just want to quickly mention is fertility and also regulating a cycle, whether you're a younger woman regulating your cycle or trying to conceive, or you're at the end of the stage where you're in menopause. I want to share with you 2 acupressure points that can help whether you have PCOS or you are in menopause, because it's going to help with estrogen. I want you to acupress the eyes just like this. This is a great point, you guys. This is fantastic go-to point. This can help with fatigue. It can help with migraines. The migraine lady, this is a great point. This can help with migraines. This can also help you with balancing out estrogen, progesterone, FSH, LH, thyroid. Gentlemen, helps with testosterone. The eyes represent the ovaries, so it can help with ovulation. It can help you if you have PCOS. It can help you regulate a cycle. Do it till you get 3 regular cycles. If you are doing IVF or IUI, do this point. It's going to help with egg extraction. Really, really good point. Another point you can do is, yes, the wrist points can also help with constipation. So this is also a really great point to help you with irregular periods, because the uterus is right here. It also corresponds to the colon point because the mirror imaging is so close. So if you're trying to conceive, this is a great point for regulating your cycle. Do it till you get 3 regular cycles, and also stop when you're pregnant. If you're doing IUI or IVF, for IVF, stop when you have the transfer. Once you have the transfer, stop doing this point. And then if you are going through IUI, once you have IUI, you can stop. So this is a good point. For the heart, you can also do this point, but of course, work with your cardiologist. And yes, you do this for 3 minutes. You guys really try to get in the habit of doing these points for 3 minutes in the morning and evening. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and do a bunch for aches and pains. So everybody get really comfortable. We're going to really do a really good job. So really quick, want to let you know, check us out on YouTube, check us out on Instagram. YouTube has a great section for men's health. So if you're a man or if you have a man in your life, check out YouTube. And Instagram, help us rebuild it. We got hacked a year ago, so really trying to rebuild our account. And then TikTok. 2 weeks, we're coming out with courses on fertility and weight loss, and it's on TikTok series. And then also we're putting the funds towards establishing a free clinic. So check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay, let's get ready to do this. Everybody, let's do it. No matter where you are, let's do these couple of points. If you're pregnant, just don't do these points. If you're pregnant, stick to doing this point. If you're pregnant, stick to doing this point. All right. Fantastic. Here we go. So don't do this if you're pregnant. This is a great point for pain all over the body. This is a great point for foot pain. This is a great point for helping with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue. This is a great point for all over headache. This for if you're struggling with spasms, do this point, darling. This is a great point regardless of what you're feeling. So I want you to do this point. The mirror image of the hand is just like this, like this, like this, like this, as well as like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So there are 10 images of the body on one hand as well as the other hand. So I want you to acupress just like this. This is a great way to help you with all sorts of things, especially aches and pains and stomach issues and headaches and migraines. Next, you know it. Let's do this. This is a great point for back of the head headaches. This is a great point for frontal headaches. This is a great point for snoring, the sleep apnea lady. This is a great point to helping you clean out the nasal passageways. Do this before you go to bed. This is a great point for snoring. This is a great point for neck pain, spinal pain, paraspinal pain, L2, L3, L4, L5, S1 pain. Great pain for sciatica. Great relief for sciatica, great point for hip pain, great point for sacrum pain, great point for coccyx pain, great point for pain down the back of the legs. This is a great point for back of the knee pain. This is a great point for medial foot pain. This is also a great gut health point. Many different things. Can help with sinusitis, causing a toothache. Can help with the toothache. That was me. I went to the dentist and confirmed it was sinus and managed it through acupressure. Hell, yeah, great. This is a great point for bleeding gums. Do work with the dentist. Great point for stomach pain. Do work with your doctor. Great point for nausea. Can't do this point if you're pregnant. This is a great point for GERD, acid reflux. And this is a great point for helping you with gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea. More for constipation, but if you're having constipation and then diarrhea, this is a good point. This can help with both. This is a great point for metabolism, cleans out that colon. This is a great point for regulating a cycle, Genemin. This is a great point for ED and PE because it represents the root of the genitalia. Great wellness point in general. Woo! All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do this point. A bunch of people asking about dizziness and vertigo. This is a great point to do that. This is also a great point to help with ringing in the ear. 3 minutes minimum on these points. You can do it a lot longer. Do them daily. You can do them 3 minutes, stop for a little bit and a little bit more. We will cover insomnia in just a second. Hang tight, everybody. Put your phones down and do these acupressure points. This is a great point for helping you with side of the head headaches, ringing in the ear. This can help with the ear infection, but do work with your medical doctor. Please don't mess around with an ear infection. This is a great point for inner ear dizziness, for vertigo. This is a great point for eye strain, shoulder pain, dry eyes. This is a great point for lateral back pain, hip pain, lateral. Great point for lateral leg pain. This is a great point for foot pain. This is a great point for puffiness. This is a great point for going through menopause. If you have diabetes, hypertension, do work with your medical doctor. This is a great point for that. This is also a great point for constipation and bloating, but I like some of the other points better, but this is also a great wellness point. All right, let's go ahead and do this point. This is a great point for back of the head headaches. This is a great point for spinal pain, for neck pain, for paraspinal pain. This is a great point for L2, L3, L4, L5, S1, sciatica pain. Great point for sacrum pain. Great point for coccyx pain. Great point for back of the leg pain. Great point for lateral foot pain. This is a great point for sinusitis. This is a great point for snoring. This is a great point for helping you with constipation and diarrhea. I like this point more for diarrhea, but can help with constipation and diarrhea. Can help with gas and bloating. Can help you metabolize because this point is going to help you to absorb your foods really, really, really well. Fantastic. There was a couple of questions. Let me see if I can get to them. For nighttime leg cramps, what you can consider doing is just acupressing underneath the arm. It can improve the lymphatic drainage throughout the body, and also make sure you do your very best to get your fluids. Coconut water can really help you with electrolytes. We will cover hair loss in just a second. Let's do this. I have a meeting in about 5 minutes, so we will do a few more. And then we will do that. Hair loss, this is really great. Fourth link in the bio, it's a derm roller. And what you can do is you can go ahead and acupress. And just like this for a few minutes before bedtime. You can also put rosemary water or rosemary oil and do the derm roller in a bald spot. And that, if you do it usually 6 weeks, it can really, really help. All right, for sleep, let's do this. For sleep, what you can do is it's the mastoid process. You guys know this if you've been with me for a while, is behind the earlobe, there's a tender spot right on the bone at the very bottom of the skull behind the earlobe. So find that tender spot, and then I want you to Acupress. Oh gosh, I'm falling asleep already. I'm gonna fall asleep on the live. So I want you to consider doing this point as you fall asleep at night. It's gonna take away your anxieties, your anger, your worries. Man, I sleep hard nowadays. I've been doing 2 of these lives every night and I just sleep so hard. So just consider doing this point as you fall asleep, help you manage your motion, help you to sleep hard, get to sleep quickly, sleep well, not get up too early. And also, if you get up in the middle of the night, don't turn on TikTok or YouTube. Just do this and go back to sleep. Really good. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's see. Okay, a lot of good questions coming on. Constipation, you guys look at the pinned videos. There's some really good things that have made us very viral. You can use the same points for constipation and hemorrhoids. As long as you're not pregnant, do this point for constipation. Fantastic. All right, I will just stay on here for just a minute. I have a meeting to go to tonight. It's regarding all of this that we're doing. So I will do my best to come back on here a little later and answer questions. But you guys, check out YouTube. A lot of great information for men. Check out YouTube, TikTok, a lot of great information for women. Help us rebuild Instagram after we got hacked. And also, free course on YouTube on regulating a cycle, ladies. Check it out. And also on TikTok, in just a couple of weeks, we're releasing a course on weight loss and trying to conceive with PCOS and infertility. So do check them out. My mentor loves the courses, and we're putting the funds from the courses. They'll be under $20 for the course, but the funds from the courses towards establishing a free clinic in Washington, D.C. I'm super excited. So do check it out. Check it out. Check it out. All right. I'm going to stay on, just check out some questions on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll try to come back on here tomorrow night. If not, do the acupressure. Love you all so much, and I'll be back on here tomorrow. Bye. Oh, thank you. We had a new subscriber just when I was about to, the new subscriber. I'm going to hang on for a moment. Do you have a question for the new subscriber? Do you have a question? Let's see. Let's see, new subscriber. Is there a question for you? Let me just make sure I take care of you. Subscribers, I give you higher priority. And the supers on YouTube, I give higher priority. All right, I'm gonna wait for another minute. Wait for another minute. Wait for another minute. Okay, all right. Then anti-aging, check out YouTube. Check out YouTube for anti-aging. Okay, all right. Then I will, okay, thank you so much, Sandy G. All right, darling. I will be back on here later tonight, if not tomorrow. All right, love you all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. All right, let me check YouTube out. Let's see, I am late again. Good evening. What about restless legs? You know, restless legs, what I would say, as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this acupressure point for 3 minutes. Do it at nighttime. As long as you're not pregnant, 3 minutes nighttime. All right, fantastic. Just said it. Okay, what's the question about the central nervous system, Ijaya? Ijaya, I'll give you a minute if you want. Let me know, please, and let me check out. Ijaya, did you have a question, darling? Stay on for a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. Do this point, darling. This can really help. You can do this point for a minimum of 3 minutes. You can do it as long as you want, but at least try to do this for a little bit. Hopefully this can help. You can also do this. I know. I hear you, sister. You can do this point. So do this for a minimum of 3 minutes, nightly, daily. You can do it even longer. So do consider doing this for a little bit. Okay. All right, love.